February Digest! Welcome back, I'm Wanty1 and I read anything that my social media feed throws at my face. This will be my introduction for a while until I gather creative energy because, let me tell you, I have none at the moment. Also, excuse my voice, but I must have slept with my mouth open. So, since my brain is as dry as a raisin after 2 videos, way to go, let's see what I've been up to this February. As usual, the content of this video reflects my opinions, so have your salt with you. We all have our guilty pleasures, and mine is trash TV. First off, I have released 2 video reviews so far, both on novels belonging to the thriller genre. The first book I reviewed is The Quiet Tenant by Clémence Michalon. Good premise, but bland in general. In my opinion, it lacks the thrilling part. So if you're looking for more introspective work, this might be the right option for you. Second book on my review list is A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. This read had both a thrilling and an introspective side to the story, but the writing style with expressions like comparing the air to a hard-boiled egg burp and the random plot twist didn't really work for me. So it's recommended if you don't mind this kind of poetic license. But these are not the only books I've read in February. After The Quiet Tenant, I have dived into the rom-com world with Lynn Painter. Better Than the Movies had not only a refreshing cover, but also the kind of plot you'd expect from a story revolving around 2 enemies to lovers adolescents. Lots of nods to other works, including Pride and Prejudice and Bridget Jones' Diary, classic young adult romantic comedy. What's not to love? Next up, another thriller because too much love will kill you. Okay, I'm kidding. But yes, the next novel in my read list is Look Closer by David Ellis. Thrilling, intriguing, full of conspiracies, and the best part? Every narrator is unreliable, except the omniscient one. Until the end, it's hard to tell who did what and why. Easily one of my favorites of this month. After that, I needed some more sugar. No, actually, I asked my partner what I should read next among a couple of choices, and he picked another novel by Lynn Painter, Mr. Wrong Number. Better Than the Movies was great. Mr. Wrong Number was greatly disappointing. There wasn't a moment while reading about Olivia that I didn't want to throw my book out of the window because, girl, get a grip already. Also, one thing I noticed about these romances is that kisses involve teeth. Like, am I missing something here? Since when you use your teeth to kiss? I didn't get the memo. Sorry, 2 stars because I'm generous. Mr. Wrong Number was followed by A Flicker in the Dark, which was followed by one of the most fucked up novels I have memory of. Bunny by Mona Awad. Cute fluorescent pink cover with a bunny on it. The story inside is the love child of Ari Aster and Jordan Peele while being on acid. That is to say, it's a horror story, but more like the Midsommar or Vivarium kind of a horror, but reducing it to a simple horror story is a gross underestimation. I'll make a video review about it if I get to wrap my head around it. 5 stars because I'm still thinking about it days after finishing it. And lastly, I gave in to fate. I put my TBR books in order and let Google random number generator pick one for me. It gave me the middle finger and picked a novel that I had been procrastinating for a good month, since I bought it in January with The Quiet Tenant. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Everybody and their mom seem to have read and have greatly enjoyed the adventure of Katniss, Feyre in the Land of Fairies. It was dumb, convoluted, so of course I had to buy A Court of Mist and Fury because I live by the motto, your words can't hurt me because I do worse to myself. So yeah, A Court of Mist and Fury is now menacingly sitting on my shelf next to its predecessor. After that, I needed some detox. This time, Google Random Number Generator spared me and made me read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. At last, a novel of great depth, introspection, not the cheap kind, and focus on human relationships. Not to mention that it's well written, which isn't to be taken for granted these days. I'm halfway through, and I can't wait to see how the story goes on. Since I've been enjoying my reading spree, of course I've bought more books than I can afford. Who doesn't do that? Normal people probably. Naturally, some have been sitting on my shelf for a while. I mentioned that I got a copy of A Court of Mist and Fury, but that one will stay where it is for a while until I'm ready again. The one that has been sitting the longest is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelidis. I wasn't sure how to pronounce the name, but I heard him say it in a video, so yeah. Another beloved thriller. As far as I know, this one also has an unreliable narrator, so we'll see when Google picks it for me. After this, the ones coming next by age are First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston and Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll. These are also quite hyped up on Insta and TikTok. And finally, the last books I bought are from Book Talk recommendations. I got The Guest List by Lucy Foley and Anna O by Matthew Blake. I don't know much about these two, but I will let you know as soon as I read them. The one book not recommended by social media that I bought is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Since I'm noticing a pattern here, meaning that I'm mostly reading thrillers, I guess reading something by Agatha Christie would make the most sense, and it will also cover a gross gap in my reading experience. I'm really excited about it. And that was it! I hope this can be useful to get some ideas for your next read, even from the titles that I didn't enjoy. One can always learn something, me included. Let me know your thoughts or leave a rose down in the comments in honor of this one book that made me buy its sequel. As usual, thank you so much for watching, be safe and take care of yourself. Ciao!